Hello guys, this is ASMR Fred Bread, and today I've got some pickups video. I haven't made a pickups video for a long ass time, and I just decided, hey, you know what, might as well just do one. So here is the first pickup right here, the Hyperdimension Neptunia, which is, it's an RPG, and I haven't played this, but from what I've heard is, there's these like typical like girls in the it's like an anime game, and each girl represents a game console. So there's the Xbox One, there's the PlayStation, there's the Wii, and it's one of those, I think, quirky RPG games. I know it has like a huge following, like a cult following, and a lot of people dig these games, so I have not yet played it because I have so many PS3 games to complete, and I will do so, play this game eventually one day. But I know that the game series is long running still, and yeah, Hyperdimension Neptunia. Kind of already showed some of the games right there, and then I bought a Super Famicom, which is a Japanese Super Nintendo. I live in North America, so the Super Nintendo looks like a purple lunchbox. I don't know, I never liked the appeal of that Super Nintendo, but this one, oh man, look at those fucking colors. Just something about this I really like, and I was able to snatch this for like 35 or 45 bucks with only one controller, sadly, but I don't have any, let's just say, brothers and sisters that live with me. They live somewhere else, so I was able to get this, and I'm pretty happy because I could have gotten a Super Nintendo, but then yet again, there's a lot of Super Nintendo games that I'm never gonna really play. So most of the Japanese Super Nintendo games are quite fucking good. Like, I'm not sure if you guys seen Back to the Future Part 2, but fuck, that game is amazing. So here it is, the Super Famicom. Then I bought two games in the horror genre. First up, we got Alan Wake. Now, I've heard about this game. It was one of the launch exclusives for the Xbox 360, and always was really interested in this game because it was one of those like games where a lot of people would talk about when the Xbox was released, and it's just, I'm really excited, and yet I still have so much 360 games to finish. And if you can see here, it's made by Remedy. Those are the guys that created Max Payne, the first Max Payne. So I hope to see some really good ragdoll physics. Just ready to blow some guy up and see his bones flex like like that one scene in Harry Potter. Spoiler alert if anyone's watched Harry Potter. But yeah, Alan Wake, oh man, I'm up for a fucking game. And the mechanic of this game, I heard, is you find these like demons and spirits, and you use a gun and a flashlight, and you try to kill these guys. Like this isn't fucking Ghostbusters, dude. This is some real horror. So yeah, Alan Wake. I paid this game for like $3, man. GameStop, holy shit, GameStop has been having some good deals lately for 360 titles, since I've heard that they're shutting down. Sadly, they are closing. I mean, I should not be sad, but at the same time, I mean, God, like, imagine once they close, no more physical games. And man, I love my physical games for some reason. I prefer having a copy of a game in a disc form instead of having it digitally. I mean, yeah, digital, you can take it anywhere and whatnot, but like, it's not the same having it on a physical form. Like, you want to like give it to your best friend, and he doesn't have the game, and you're like, here you go, buddy, enjoy. So next game I got is Deadly Premonition, and I wanted to get the director's cut for the PlayStation 3. Fortunately, the GameStop that I live nearby doesn't carry it, so I was able to find this copy, and oh man, was I so happy. It wasn't at a GameStop, it was at this game store. I will put the link in the description below, called Game Realms, and they have, it's a game store, an independent video game store that like sells retro games and modern games, and it's just amazing. And they have some really good deals. So they had Deadly Premonition. Now, a lot of people that don't know what Deadly Premonition is, Deadly Premonition is like Twin Peaks, the video game. You have this this investigator, sort of the same character from Twin Peaks, and he goes investigating, and he has like this huge obsession with coffee, and it's just Twin Peaks, the video game. It says, welcome to Greenville. Instead of, Twin Peaks, it's Greenville. It says, a remote rural town where mystery and murder go hand in hand. Assume the role of Agent Francis York Morgan and delve deeper into Greenville's deadly secrets, interrogations, investigations, and bloody crime scenes await you in this seemingly sleepy town. Can you survive long enough to fulfill your deadly premonition? So yeah, that's basically Deadly Premonition. You play as this detective Francis York Morgan. Like every time he says his name, he does this like stand where he's like, I'm Francis York Morgan, and like he shows his badge, and it's so fucking hilarious. Like the dub in this game, it's meant to be bad. It's one of those like games that are like they're really bad, but they're fucking good. So yeah, I highly recommend this game because you will have a laugh, and there are so much references to like 80s and 1950s movies. Like there's this one scene where you're driving a car, and like the controls are really fucking bad. And so you start going around, and he's talking about how Ferris Bueller days, like those teen movies were pretty good at the time, and it's all the whole thing with the Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, and oh man, so good, so good. So yeah, Deadly Premonition. Hope you guys pick this up because you're in for a fucking laugh and a thrill ride, I'd say. Twin Peaks, a video game. Now, my Super Famicom, right over there, I needed to get some games. And, my neighbors are super fucking loud. So, I needed to get some games, and, I decided to buy my favorite Super Nintendo game, Super Mario Kart. I love this game. I really fucking do. I think this is the only Mario Kart game I play the most. And man, those last levels are a bitch. Especially Rainbow, the last lap for the last cup is just so goddamn challenging. So yeah, you got all the classic characters. You even got Toad, you got Donkey Kong, you got Peach, you got Luigi, you got all the classic ones, and you go around, and it's just fun. I enjoy it. It's good. It's good fun. Then you have Super Adventure Island 2, which it's a platformer. If my camera can zoom better, there you go. Super Adventure Island 2. It's like a platformer, and you go around hitting all these dinosaurs, these prehistoric monsters and stuff, and it's repetitive, but the stages go on, and it's great. It's great to have a pub. I mean, not a pub, a pint of beer, and drink some beer and play this game. And I'm not sure about you, but man, those covers for the Super Famicom and the European Super Nintendo, they really put so much fucking, they put a lot of detail in their games. Like, look how amazing the art is. Yo, American Super Nintendo ain't got shit on art, but I really enjoy the whole art for the Super Famicom games. And the last from the Retro Game Camp Akihabara. It's a store I probably mentioned in my couple of videos if you're an avid watcher. Store in Los Angeles, Little Tokyo, that sells Japanese imports and stuff. Game I've always wanted to play. The Fireman by Human Entertainment. This game. Oh man, like I know you might look at the art and be like, dude, this game looks fucking boring, but no, this game is a hidden gem. And no, I did not pay for sandwich price for this game. This was like $40 or so, and yeah, it would have kind of killed my my paycheck. But you know what? It's worth the money because these games are just great. You basically play as Pete and I forgot the other fucker's name, but you're these two firefighters. And it's one of those hazardous games where like every stage is full of fire, and since you know firefighters take out the fire with water, obviously, yeah, it's all you do is just take out the fire with water. But it's fun. Like I'd probably be really bad at explaining how fun this game is. It's one of those you better play. It's one of those games where you better play them, you know. And yeah, I highly recommend you guys pick up Fireman. Well, that was all for ASMR pickups. Laters, guys.